the ability to look at the enormous amount of data, both in my own organization, talking about a SIM to be able to process data and actually give alerts that are meaningful is one part of it. But I also, in the instructional side of our organization, we have a lot of data on students, whether that's assessment data, whether that's behavior data, whether that is data about their environment. We have it, but how do you correlate it? So we've invested over the last 3 years in a data warehouse that we're using a product called Tableau to visualize our data, to try to get knowledge out of all those bits and bytes. I think as we progress that, there will be more AI type technologies that start to mature, and we'll be able to use those to be able to look at patterns and be able to help us understand when we should be intervening, when we shouldn't. On the achievement gap, I think we do a good job at the younger kids, right, that are not being assessed to grade level. Reading, for example, we know that if you're not assessed at level by 3rd grade, that's a problem. But what about those kids that are progressing through our school district and they're getting up through middle school, they're taking the harder math classes, they're taking the harder science classes, and then for whatever reason, they stop taking them. They don't take the AP classes anymore. We don't have good interventions today to even identify them, much less intervene, but yet we know it's another area that using the data in an appropriate way, maybe using AI, we can detect the patterns that are happening and actually intervene for those kids that could maybe are shorting themselves on what their potential is if they just had a coach, a mentor, somebody there to help them through the process and to stay focused on the long game, if you will.